Hello everybody, I'm Ivan Manzano from Spain and this is a tutorial for the course Introduction to Music Production taught by Berklee College of Music through Coursera.org. I choose the topic Submix Practical, demonstrate the configuration of a submix in a DAW or physical mixing board. And I'm going to use Logic 9 as a DAW. Okay. I made a small movement in staccato strings. The strings are from cinematic strings. So first we're going to listen to the passage. Well, as you can see, for example, in the basses, I have removed the reverb in all these tracks, so there are no reverb now. And what I'm going to do now is create a submix where use a single reverb for these 5 strings tracks. So the idea of a submix gets used all over. Say I have 5 tracks, I could turn to submix them to a single fader that I could process and control the volume of as a unit. So we go to the mixer. The idea of a submix gets used all over. Say I have 5 tracks, I could tend to submix them to a single fader that I could process and control the volume of as a unit. As I'm setting up a submix, it's going to be using a single bus and the track outputs. So I could create a bus here, and I give the bus a name. Bus 1, and this is the auxiliary track I've created. And I put a name, for example, strings. And then I could route the output of those tracks to that bus. Violins 2 strings, violas, 2 strings, cellos, 2 strings, basses, 2 strings. So, if I'm submixing all the strings, I'm going to create a string submix bus. I want all of my individual tracks set to the submix bus, so I can control with one fader the volume of the 5 tracks, for example, and listen. As you can see, I control the whole tracks with a single fader. And finally, you can insert a plugin in this auxiliary track, for example, a reverb, which affects to the other 5 tracks. For example, okay, this is too much reverb, but is only an example. So summarizing, add a bus in your instrument track and create a new auxiliary track. The same bus, the same bus, the same bus, the same bus. And finally insert the plugin you want. That was all, thanks for watching and we see you soon.